Number one for classic rock that really rocks. 107.9, The Fox.
Now, here's today's headlines with The Fox Morning Show.
On 107.9, The Fox.
What's the date? The exact date.
Welcome to January 29th.
What's so special about today?
It is National Puzzle Day today.
It's puzzle time.
Next puzzle is a riddle.
That is just a piece of the puzzle.
It is National Puzzle Day.
Life is a puzzle.
Sure is a puzzle.
Happy National Puzzle Day.
It's showtime.
Showtime!
Yeah, Puzzle Day.
Marge, she and Nikki came over, our daughter, and they did a puzzle yesterday.
Yeah. Marge likes those, right?
Loves them. I me not so much. They're okay. I don't mind them. I'll help every now and then.
Right.
You know, it's fun. You put a piece in your pocket, and then they're almost done with it. They're like, we can't find the last piece. And then you walk up and, hey, there it is.
You're the hero.
You're a hero.
Yeah.
Every time.
Well, there you go. A little tip from Uncle Dave over there.
You bet. Got you covered. It's nonchalant, early in the game.
I love it.
Throw it in your pocket. Keep it safe.
Here we go again. Another work week. But you know what? Today's looking pretty good weather-wise, man. Might be the best day of the week. We might bounce back to around the same temp on Wednesday. But today, sunshine in 45. Tonight's low in the 20s. Tomorrow, still nice, but not quite as nice, around 40. So check it out for yourself, that full Fox forecast, anytime at 1079thefox.com. It's 33 at 6:02.
Boy, we got January on the ropes. Here it is, 29th day already of the new year. Here's what's shaking on a Monday. Police in Hawley were called to a stabbing last night. It happened over there on Reno Street just after 7:30. Hawley Police Chief Joe Backlund tells us they won't be releasing specifics. That is a domestic incident involving a juvenile. The call came over the police scanner as a stabbing with a screwdriver. One person had to be rescued from a burning building last night in South Fargo over at Chestnut Ridge Apartments. Fire was called in a little after 6. Fire crews remained on the scene for hours trying to ventilate the building. The scene wasn't clear until after 9:30. Many residents evacuated. Crews tell us the fire department the fire was contained to one single apartment unit on the first floor. They say one person was stuck in the apartment, had to be rescued.
Ooh.
They're in there up to 14 minutes after the call came in.
Scary.
Boy, if you never been in a movie before, if you were at Moondance Jam in 2010, you will be now.
Right?
Yeah. REO Speedwagon's classic concert live at Moondance Jam will air on Access TV on February 4th. It's a 2010 performance. Like I said, it was their first ever high-def concert. So if you remember being there at Moondance Jam,
look at you.
You're in the movie. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Today is also Bubble Wrap Appreciation Day. A couple years back, a survey by Sealed Air Corporation. That's supposedly who makes that.
Oh.
Who knew?
Yeah.
Sealed Air Corporation.
Sounds legit.
Yeah. They supposedly found that 1 minute spent popping bubble wrap relieves as much stress as a 33-minute massage.
Really?
That's interesting. I imagine some people, there's a zen to it. I don't know.
Plus, it's a hell of a lot cheaper.
Yeah. It's cheaper than beer. The U.S. government released a report saying it would not be able to defend itself or anyone else against aliens. They came right out and said it.
What?
They said, we're screwed.
I thought we have the Space Force now.
Yeah, it's no good. It's smoke and mirrors.
What the?
Those guns aren't even real.
What?
It's plastic. It's a phaser. They bought it on eBay.
This is not how I want to start my Monday. Knowing that we cannot protect ourselves against alien life form.
Don't act surprised.
Yeah, I know. I should.
Yeah. I hate to say this, if you're trying to eat healthy or avoid KFC, they just announced a new thing called Mashed Potato Bowl, which is mashed potatoes topped with macaroni and cheese, bacon, and then some more cheese.
Oh, my God.
Lord in heaven, help us. Investigators may have found Amelia Earhart's plane.
Oh.
Isn't that interesting?
Wow.
Yeah, I just found the story. I'll dig more into it for the next hour for sure.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. And let's see. The IRS is finally launching its free tax filing pilot program today.
Oh, okay.
You can get in on this.
All right.
It's a great service to use if you definitely want to end up owing money. It's free. Go ahead and use it. That's your news for right now. You're up to date.
And the government urges you to use
Well,
it.
yeah, it's free.
It's free.
Pushing us our little bottoms like we're children. Go on. Out the door. Bus is waiting.
Hey, coming up later this morning, man, you could win Monster Jam tickets and pit passes. That's coming up at 7:35. Monster Jam coming up this coming weekend over there at the Fargo Dome. So make sure you're listening for your first shot this week at 7:35 again. Plus a recap of Sam's quick picks from this weekend's NFL championships. Speaking of, Super Bowl 58 is set, man.
Yes.
We will
Dumb.
check that scoreboard for you next in sports.
The Chiefs are still the Chiefs, and believe it, you gotta fight for your right to party!
And there it is. The 49ers are going to the Super Bowl.
Well, there you go. It's set. The
That was
Chiefs
dumb.
and the Niners. What was so dumb?
Everything was dumb.
I enjoyed
Everything.
both
Name
games.
it.
I enjoyed both games.
Man, the first half I enjoyed for Detroit.
Yeah?
Just watch them
Yeah?
fall apart.
Yeah, they fell apart. They were the Lions in the second half, right? They were.
Yeah, they were.
They were who we thought they were.
They were us, because that's what happens to us.
Yes.
We come out swinging, owning the place, and then we're like, oh, we're good.
So the Chiefs of the Niners in Super Bowl 58, that'll air Sunday, February 11th. Not this coming Sunday, the following Sunday. We've got the Pro Bowl this coming Sunday. Yay.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. The Chiefs beat the Baltimore Ravens 17-10 to become the AFC champions. That was in yesterday's first game. And then in the NFC championship, as you heard, the Lions, fell apart in that second half. The Niners came back, erased a 17-point deficit, and won 34-31. Old Sarah has to be so heartbroken.
The poor kid.
Yeah. I thought the same thing. I thought, that's how it would have been for us.
Dude,
if we
it's,
would've
it's
made it.
every time for us. Absolutely. Oh, my God, they're firing on all eight. What happened in the locker room at halftime?
Right? Yeah, exactly. The Lions might be blamed for maybe, or at least their coach, blamed for maybe being too much of a gambler, right? I mean, he went for it twice in fourth down, came up with nothing.
Came up with nothing.
Yeah. They had a chance to tie it at one point, and they decided to go for it.
I just wanted to see him win. But they probably wouldn't have gotten it done anyway.
That's just it. And so you struggle with that, right? Like
you do.
Do you want to go to the big stage and lose, or?
And who's to say they would have lost?
We don't know.
You know,
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
Yeah. You want to take that chance, and you want to go.
You do, yeah. Instead of seeing the same old,
Mm-hmm.
and, here we go.
Yeah. And of course, we were pulling for the Ravens because of the bird rule.
Oh yeah. Well, you got to pay your own damn wings now if you want wings.
Yeah, Popeye's off the hook. There's no way a bird is going to win the Super Bowl, so no free chicken for us.
Nope.
No.
Thanks a lot.
But and the Chiefs are going to win Super Bowl 58. I'll tell you that right now.
They just look good.
They look good, but there's the Kirk Cousins curse. The Kirk Cousins curse is if you were beaten by Kirk Cousins in that season, you will not win the Super Bowl. No team has ever gone on to win the Super Bowl if you were beaten by Kirk Cousins.
Or get wings from Popeyes.
Or win
Thanks
Popeyes.
a lot,
And of
Kirk
course,
Cousins.
The 49ers lost earlier this season to the Vikings, and the Chiefs did not. We played both. So
that boils down to Kirk Cousins.
It does.
That's why we're not getting wings.
Well, we didn't play the Ravens.
No. But convolutedly down the line, it caused the curse.
I don't know how that is, but
I'll get a flow chart.
Okay.
I'll explain it to you.
Okay. Got to see pictures on this.
Yeah, I got some red string and some push pins. It's a conspiracy.
Okay. Oh, by the way, the favorite part of the Super Bowl to most people, thankfully, is still the game, but not by that much percentage, believe it or not. 32% do prefer the game. 16% like the halftime show. That number might be down a little bit this year with Usher performing. And then 14% like the commercials.
But he does help you to your seat, too, so that's nice.
Right?
Yes. So, I mean, he's working hard.
Yeah, 2-for-1 deal.
Yeah. Your seat's over here, ma'am.
All right, so tonight on TV, hey, an important game for the T-Wolves. This is a big one as they are at OKC. The two are tied for first in the West. The Wolves slipped again on Saturday. OKC didn't, so now they're both tied. So they'll duke it out tonight on the hardwood. So,
hell is going on?
I know. That's your Fox Sports. Again, that Fox forecast today with sunshine and 45. 20s tonight and around 40 tomorrow. That full Fox forecast for the rest of your work week can be found at 1079thefox.com. We've got 32 at 6:13.
Did you know there's a hidden Mr. Microphone in every Tesla? We'll tell you that and other stories you didn't know about Teslas coming up.
It's going to blow your mind.
Now here's the Fox Morning Show.
107.9 The Fox.
Dude, you love ghosts.
I sure do. It's a fascinating subject.
But you're not a fan of Tesla cars, right?
Oh, no. They're super expensive. I don't think I'd ever own one. I'm not against them, though. I think they're cool. A buddy of mine, he took me for a spin in his. I can't believe how quiet they are and how quick they are. No, they're cool.
So you're just not a fan of the price tag?
I'm not a fan of any price tag in new cars nowadays.
Well, this is pretty wild. The cameras on the outside of a Tesla car, detected ghosts. Oh my God.
There are so many people showing up on the screen. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Weird.
Teslas have cameras on them that monitor for things like pedestrians and other cars. And so someone drove their Tesla to a cemetery at night, parked it, and that's what they saw. A half dozen people walking around.
Get out of here.
Right there on their touchscreen.
So they weren't driving, so it wasn't picking up possibly reflections off of a shiny surface of a headstone that the camera may have thought it was a person. You know what I mean? Man, that's weird. You always try to want to debunk it because whatever's left,
right?
Is unexplainable.
You want to hear something even freakier?
Of course.
This happened in Rhode Island, right down the road from the house where the movie The Conjuring took place.
Creepy. Ooh, that's out in the sticks too.
Yeah. So
wow.
Now I want a Tesla.
Yeah, that'd probably be the main reason. Ghost hunting.
Yes.
You bet.
Yes.
Yep.
So your buddy has one?
Yeah.
Well, let's call him.
Let's do it. Let's do some ghost hunting. You bet. Get over here. Get some beers. Let's go check this out.
More calling Orson. Come in, Orson.
Now here's the Fox Morning Show.
With Nerd News.
Nanu.
On 107.9, The Fox.
Oh, here it is, some nerd news.
Cool.
Yeah. So that Mars helicopter that's been up there for just under 3 years now finally kicked the bucket.
What happened? Was it battery? Was it alien invasion?
NASA announced one of its rotor blades got damaged, so it can't fly anymore. Now, it's been up there just under 3 years. It made 72 total flights. It was only supposed to make 5.
Do we have a warranty?
Well, I think it did more than what it was asked of itself, so I think we have to chalk this up as a win for NASA.
Okay. You could have bought the extended warranty for just a couple of bucks.
There is that. Now, in other space news, Japan's moon rover?
Yes.
Well, it just arrived and it might already be screwed because it landed on the lunar surface upside down.
Oh, no. Yeah, you are screwed. Now all the anime porn fell out of it, and it's going to be all over lunar dust all over it.
So all of your pictures are upside down. You can download those, and right there on your phone, you can flip those.
Yeah, you can just 180 them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do it all the time when I'm taking upside down pictures.
Exactly.
Yeah. Or I'll do it to make it look like I'm taking upside down pictures.
Right.
You just never know.
Right.
Keep them guessing. That's what I say.
And finally, in nerd news, a study found that just one energy drink a month can screw with your sleep. Just one energy drink a month.
Is that right? Because it's not just caffeine. There's all kinds of stuff in there.
Yeah. I don't trust them.
Bat dung. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff.
There is.
I don't know.
Is there one with bat dung?
It could be. I don't know. They call it vitamin X or something.
This is the Fox Morning Show.
Now, here's what's trending on 107.9 The Fox.
So, last night, a very bad half for the home team. The first half did not go the way of the 49ers.
Right. Oh, no.
And then at halftime of last night's game, none other than Journey, a Bay Area band, performed.
Oh, okay.
And they thought instead of singing South Detroit, they would substitute and say South San Francisco. Not sure how they fit that quite in, but they did.
I'm sure it sounded stupid.
Well, they didn't take into account there was enough Lions fans to make some noise and sing it correctly.
Oh, they fixed it for him. Nice.
Now, Lions fans weren't going to let them sing that wrong.
Yeah, you're not going to wreck this.
Nope.
No. That would have been too much.
And at that point, of course, the Lions owned the 49ers at that point.
Yeah, had them by the short hairs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so they were feeling it.
Yeah.
And they're thinking, hey, a Bay Area band singing our song. South Detroit.
They also don't want these guys to win.
But, well, they should have just stopped right there because everything was good in the Lions world at that point. But after halftime, things went south quickly.
They sure did.
They went to South Detroit.
They sure did. right in the trash can.
The exact date.
Welcome to January 29th.
What's so special about today?
It is National Puzzle Day today.
It's puzzle time.
Next puzzle is a riddle.
That is just a piece of the puzzle.
It is National Puzzle Day.
Life is a puzzle.
Sure is a puzzle.
Happy National Puzzle Day.
It's showtime.
Yeah. Woo! Put a little pep in your step.
They got the puzzle tournament on Sunday over at AmVets. Part of that Frostival.
Oh.
It's a tournament, yeah.
Yeah?
You got to eat a pizza, you got to drink a pitcher of beer, and you got to put a puzzle together. First one to get it done of all the groups wins.
Nice.
I know, right? Not a bad idea on a Sunday.
That's coming up?
That's coming up this Sunday at AmVets. All part of Frostival.
All right.
Freezing for reasons this weekend, too.
There you go.
There's some bag tournaments over there, and that all supports our friends over to Honor Flight, too.
Who says we don't have anything to do around here?
We'll find something to do, and that's probably going to be beer.
Well, what a wonderful weekend it was this past weekend. As I was about to say, man, that sunshine putting a pep, I think, in everybody's step, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Nice to see the sun finally arrive. And we had some unbelievable, unseasonable temps to go along with that. That is going to continue today. That Fox forecast with sunshine and 45. Probably the best day of the week maybe today. But it's still going to be nice all week with daytime highs around 40. Check it out for yourself anytime at 1079thefox.com. We've got 34 at 706.
Welcome to it. Can you believe it all right? Ready? The 29th day of the new year. Here's what's shaking on a Monday. Sad to report that police in Hawley were called to a stabbing last night. Happened over there on Reno Street just after 7:30. Hawley Police Chief Joe Backlund tells us they won't be releasing specifics, says it's a domestic incident involving a juvenile. And it was the only thing that we can tell you was involving a stabbing with a screwdriver. One person had to be rescued from a burning apartment building last night in South Fargo at the Chestnut Ridge Apartments. But a little after 6 o'clock, the call came in. Fire crews remained on scene for hours trying to ventilate the building. Scene wasn't cleared until after 9:30. The fire was contained to one single apartment unit on the first floor. They say one person was stuck in the apartment, had to be rescued, and was taken out of their unit 14 minutes after the fire was called in. Condition is not known at this time. Well, you're probably going to be on a great big movie with REO Speedwagon.
Yeah.
Their classic concert, Live at Moondance Jam, is going to air on February 4th on Access TV.
How about that?
That's pretty cool. 2010 performance marks the band's first ever high-def concert. Mm-hmm. And if you were there, you'd probably see yourself.
Yeah, you're going to be a movie star.
Spilling your beer, looking around, looking so good.
Yeah, get ready. I mean, you're
wearing your Fox T-shirt.
Having to sign autographs now.
Yeah.
Paparazzi's going to be following you.
Yeah, just get ready. Your life's about to change. It must still be pumpkin season. Protesters hurled pumpkin soup at the Mona Lisa in Paris.
Is that what it was? Because I saw the video, and you could see it was something they were throwing at the Mona Lisa.
Thank God there's a glass casing,
Yes.
so the Mona Lisa's fine. Even I'm sure she would love pumpkin soup.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah, just whatever, man.
Yeah.
What's the Mona Lisa got to do with it?
Right?
Yeah. A skier in Tahoe got stuck in midair on a gondola for 15 hours in freezing temperatures last week. Employees didn't realize she was up there until they restarted the lift the next morning and dumped her at the bottom.
Oh, my God.
Somebody's got some explaining to do.
But
have you ever seen that movie?
Which one?
Is it Frozen?
Wait, what?
Frozen.
I don't remember that part.
Remember when Elsa's stuck? She's like, let it go.
I must have went to the bathroom. I missed that.
No, remember, and then the one guy, there was wolves, and they couldn't jump down.
Oh man,
they were stuck on a ski lift.
I didn't.
And then the one guy, I don't want to wreck the movie for you, but there's wolves.
Okay, and a lady stuck on a ski lift.
Yeah, a bunch of people.
Oh, a bunch of people.
A bunch of people were up there.
So that was food for them.
Yeah, that's. That was looking pretty good. That was a buffet there. Study found a lot of people asked Google if their boss is a narcissist, but some other people rank higher, including significant others and friends. Number one on the list, mom.
Uh-oh. Mom?
No kidding.
Oh?
Yeah. And spending too much time sitting at your desk can increase your cancer risk, or just sitting in general.
Oh.
That's why I make sure I get up from my desk a couple times a day, go have a smoke. I'm kidding. I don't smoke anymore, but yeah. It's important to stretch your legs.
Right.
And you're caught up to date. That's the news right now.
Hey, to come this morning, you could win Monster Jam tickets and pit passes here at 7:35. Next hour, a recap of Sam's quick picks from this weekend's NFL championships. Yeah, if you haven't heard by now, it's the San Francisco 49ers against Taylor Swift's boyfriend's team.
Yep.
We will have more on that matchup next in sports for you.
Chiefs are still the Chiefs, and believe it, you gotta fight for your right to party!
And there it is. The 49ers are going to the Super Bowl.
Well, there you go. The Chiefs and the 49ers are in Super Bowl 58. That'll air 1 week from this coming Sunday, February 11th on CBS. Now, we have the Pro Bowl coming up this coming weekend.
Punt, pass, and kick contest.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. It's turned into a glorified flag football game now, which, hey, that's fine.
It's fun to watch.
They've at least recognized it as for what it is, and that is basically a two-hand touch football game.
That's all it is.
Yeah. So there
stop
you go.
it.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, the 49ers open up as 1-point favorites. Now, it actually started at 2.5 immediately, but it's already been reduced to 1 point, which is, again, for me, I think surprising, because I think in the NFL, don't we all just live in Patrick Mahomes' world? I mean, he's not even playing at his best. And that's not even the best part of the Chiefs team. It's their defense. I mean, they held the Ravens yesterday, one of the best offenses in the NFL, to 10 points. 3 points in the second half is all the Ravens could muster up.
Well, death taxes and Lamar Jackson, you're going to choke in the playoffs. There's the three things that are sure in life.
Yeah, he's kind of becoming that guy, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, the Chiefs beat Baltimore 17-10. Meanwhile, in that second game yesterday, it looked like Detroit Rock City in that first half.
Man, I was really pulling for him.
And the Lions, basically, for what we know them as, came out in the second half.
What happened?
Right? They blew a 17-point lead and lost 34-31. Their coach there, known as Dan the Man Gambler, well, I think he gambled too much. He went on 2 4th downs and didn't come up with anything. One of those was a chance to tie the game at one point, and he elected to go for it. Yeah.
Man.
Might be second-guessing that now. So there you go. Again, as I said, the 49ers and Taylor Swift's boyfriend's team are going to be playing in Super Bowl 58. When it comes to the favorite part of the Super Bowl, I think you and I are in the majority here. We actually prefer the game.
Yeah, we do. Right? Yeah. I hate the halftime BS.
16% like the halftime show and 14% like the commercials. 32%, though, say the game, which thankfully is still the most out of the, I guess, things you can pick. I mean, it's a game. It's a game. It should be the game. It should be.
I mean, hate's a strong word. I don't mind, I'm going to hate it this year because it's Usher. But
a couple other quick stats quickly. The average viewer will only watch 29 minutes of the game itself. I suppose I'll tune in for the final part of it to see if it's any good, right?
Right.
The food, though, is the most important. I can't knock the food.
It's like second Thanksgiving.
Yeah. 77% say good food and good snacks are essential for a great Super Bowl party. I don't know, and I doesn't say what the other 23% say is the best part. If it's not the food, then what?
I don't know. Now I want to do a turkey.
Well, the top 5 Super Bowl snacks in order are chips, dips, hot dogs, pizza, and burgers. Can't go wrong with any of those, but I feel like you're missing the chicken wings. I'm surprised chicken wings didn't make the top.
I made that this weekend.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, there you go. Big one tonight for our T-Wolves. They are taking on OKC in Oklahoma City. Both teams tied for first after the Wolves slipped up back there on Saturday over the weekend to allow KC to tie them. So, somebody's going to be, well, being able to brag tomorrow who's the best in the West. Let's hope it's our Wolves.
Right.
Yeah, again, that's tonight. That's your Fox Sports brought to you by Western State Bank. Western State Bank is your hometown bank in Fargo and West Fargo. That Fox forecast, fantastic. Sunshine and 45 today. Pretty much 40s for much of the work week. 20s for the overnight lows. Check it out for yourself at 1079thefox.com. We've got 34 now at 7:16.
And coming up, the weekend roundup. Boy, it was a great weekend, too. We're going to cover everything that happened coming up.
Now, here's the Fox Morning Show.
With a weekend roundup. Giddy up, y'all. Kriya!
On 107.9, The Fox.
Oh, my weekend highlight was Hairball back there on Saturday night at Shields Arena, man. They blew the roof off the place.
Yeah.
Yes, they always do.
They always do. Man, they never disappoint. A lot of energy.
They have a couple new singers. Staying with the whole Hairball tradition, these guys can not only sing the parts, but act the parts very well.
And look at play it out.
Yep, absolutely. Yep. That might have been the loudest I've ever heard Hairball, too. They were so loud. A good, clean loud.
Maybe they got some new speakers, too, and some new singers. Or the singers came with speakers.
Right. Yeah, and their set list was just nothing but the hits, because I've noticed the last couple of times that I've seen them, they've slipped in some deep cuts.
Yeah.
But Saturday night, it was all the hits, nothing but the hits.
Dude, give the people what they want.
Yeah.
I love a good deep cut, don't get me wrong.
Right.
Yeah. But there's also something to be said about just hit after hit after hit, you know?
And they wrapped up the whole show with a Fargo favorite. Thunderstruck.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Love Me the Hairball. They made a big announcement, too, that they're going to be at the Red River Valley Fairgrounds on July 4th.
Ooh, that'll be fun. I bet there'll be fireworks.
And if that announcement alone isn't exciting to you, it's going to be an absolute free show.
No kidding.
A free show on the 4th at the fairgrounds.
That's going to be sick.
Oh, my God.
That's going to be dumb sick. And I'll be there.
I know, right? So how was your weekend, bud?
You know, the weekend was not exactly as I planned because our dog sitter fell through on Saturday.
Oh, that's
because our granddaughter Paisley had a soccer tournament down in Sioux Falls. So I sent Margie down on Saturday with those guys and let them, and I stayed home with the dogs and got a bunch of stuff done, and it was pretty light weekend. You know, not much to report here, you know.
Did you get to watch the tournament on TV?
Got to, yes, and that's that was the saving grace, is that one dad always live streams it on Facebook. So, you know, it's not the It's not the best camera work, but I'll take it. You know, I'm very appreciative of it. You know, and what I mean by that, you don't have somebody committed to panning it back and forth, so I don't always see, the cheer. I don't get to see the score, or anything. But that's fine. Yep. I get. Yeah, but Paisley's a goalie, so half the game I get to see her because that's where her net is where the camera's at. The other half of the game, her net's on the far side, so I can kind of see her.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's the down part. You only get to see her for that half, but but you get to go use your own bathroom. You don't have to use a porta potty.
Yeah, no, all the frozen pizzas were very inexpensive. All very affordable. It was a fun weekend. Light.
So as always, we asked you as well what your highlight was from the weekend on our fan page on Facebook at 1079thefox.com. We will come back and go through those next.
You're listening to the Fox Morning Show.
Coming up next, Dave's Deep Thought.
107.9 The Fox. And now it's time for Dave's Deep Thought with your radio pal, Dave Jacobs.
On 107.9 The Fox.
If I talk dirty to my laundry, will it do itself?
Dave's Deep Thought.
107.9 The Fox. Now here's the Fox Morning Show.
With a weekend roundup. Giddy up, y'all. Kriya!
On 107.9 The Fox.
Well, you already heard our highlights from the weekend. How about you? What was the highlight of your weekend? We got a lot of comments here, and they're all good.
A lot of hairball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad everybody got to go out and enjoy some nice weather and go see those guys.
Right, and Sherry saying what I already said, but finding out that Hairball is also going to be back this summer, having a free July 4th concert at the fair.
Don't miss out on that. That'll be a fun time. Mm-hmm. Felicia said snowmobile races in Deadwood. She said it was amazing because it was 60 degrees down there, so I'm sure that was just, sitting around in short sleeves and shorts watching snowmobile races. Yep. Yeah. It's like skiing in Vail, man.
Speaking of sitting around in shorts, how about Kathy? She, over the weekend, was sitting on a beach in Jamaica.
Nice, Kathy. Good for you. There was somebody else. Oh, Michelle. She's packing for a trip to Jamaica.
Nice.
Hey, wait, everybody's in Jamaica. Hinder concert at Dakota Magic Saturday night. That Darren went to that, so I'm glad he got to go out.
Nice.
Yeah. Everybody's talking about the weather.
Yeah, for sure. Unseasonably warm over the weekend. Yesterday was about 5-6 degrees warmer than what they projected. I mean, we broke into the 40s.
We were into the 40s. Yep. Sarah checked in with her little one. The moment that she posted a picture of her little one on the way to see Hairball, and they were cranking out the Kiss together, and everybody had such a great time. The state dance competition, Crystal's kid was in that over the weekend.
Josh Smith said the FMCT's 10-minute plays. I hear always.
No, that's the kind of play I can get into. 10 minutes, you're in and out. No, I'm kidding. George, there's a bunch of them.
George got to do some ice fishing with his grandson. That's fantastic.
Becky Schultz, she got this weekend. She picked up a 70 Challenger yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Looks like it needs some work, but it looks like the bones are good. Man, that's a sweetie.
Todd said watching the Ravens lose. Now, Todd, who hurt you? Because didn't you know about the Popeyes Chicken Challenge?
Well, on top of that, Dana Jacobson called him a Swiftie.
Oh, well. There's that. We did have a few saying the Chiefs winning. That was our highlight of the weekend.
And that's cool, man. Yeah. They looked good enough. They earned it. That's for damn sure, right?
Mark got out of Fargo, but he didn't say where. He must be on the run.
Dude did some fishing. Shannon liked seeing the Lions lose.
And Donna got in a good nap. Oh, there's nothing like a good nap.
I did too, Donna. A couple of them, as a matter of fact.
Nice.
Flying solo this weekend, you see.
Let us know what was your highlight from the weekend. It's on our fan page on Facebook at 1079thefox.com.
And Leslie Ann chimed in. Taylor Swift is going to the Super Bowl. Oops, the Chiefs. Actually, she wrote the cheats, but you know.
I actually heard, I hate to even admit that I know this, but apparently there's a scheduling conflict and she might not make it. She's got a show in Japan the night before.
Oh,
and because of, the time
international timeline. Yeah.
And her trying to get back here, she's got to fly by the seat of her pants to make it.
If you love your man, you do it.
Yeah,
just saying, whatever. I guess here's the test. This is the leaning over and unlocking the door test for Taylor Swift right here.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I mean, because she's been there for every playoff game and they've won. So now if she's not there and they lose, it's going to be all on her, man.
Wow.
Right?
Could this be the end of Taylor Swift?
She could be the Yoko Ono of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Welcome to January 29th.
What's so special about today? It is National Puzzle Day today.
It's puzzle time.
Next puzzle is a riddle.
That is just a piece of the puzzle.
It is National Puzzle Day.
Life is a puzzle.
Sure is a puzzle.
Happy National Puzzle Day.
It's showtime.
Hey.
I always do the puzzles and like this should fit. So this is just going to fit, okay? Ends up looking like a Rorschach painting or something, man. Yeah, it's a mess.
It's worth repeating what you said earlier this morning, your little tip about being a hero when it comes to puzzle making.
It is. You know, this you got to just quietly do this at the beginning of a puzzle session. Just take one piece, quietly put it in your pocket and walk away. Mm-hmm. And at the end of the show, when they're all looking around under couch cushions and stuff, you just come on up and put that last piece in there. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I found it.
Yeah, hero of the world right there.
There you go. Because not all heroes wear capes. Sometimes they have the last piece to the puzzle.
Yeah, sometimes they're just shifty. They just look like a hero.
Well, here it is, another work week staring at us, but we're starting out with maybe the best day of the work week with sunshine and 45. How about that? You liked yesterday, today's going to be even better.
Wow.
Yeah, so check it out. That full Fox forecast for the entire work week can be found at 1079thefox.com. We've got 34 at 8:07.
Welcome to it. Here's your Monday, 29th day already of the new year. Here's what's shaking in our corner of the globe. Sad to report there. Police were called in Hawley to a stabbing last night. Happened on Reno Street just after 7:30. It's a domestic involvement with a juvenile, so no specifics, but word is it's stabbing with a screwdriver. I just hope everybody's okay on that. One person had to be rescued from a burning apartment building last night in South Fargo over at Chestnut Ridge Apartments. It was a little over 6 o'clock last night. Fire crews remained on scene for hours trying to ventilate the building. Scene wasn't cleared until after 9:30. Fire was contained to one single apartment unit on the first floor. One person was stuck in the apartment, had to be rescued. They didn't get to him about 14 minutes until after the fire was called in. The condition is not known of the victim. Hey, heads up, REO Speedwagon's classic concert live at Moondance Jam will air on Access TV on February 4th.
How about that?
Yeah, it's the 2010 performance. So if you were at Moondance in 2010 to see REO, it was their first ever high-def concert. So they're releasing that next week. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, on TV again when? February 4th?
February 4th on AXS, Access TV. Yeah, that's where you'll find it.
I think the video itself has been available for some time.
You can probably find that on YouTube.
Yeah.
I would imagine.
Right.
Do some Googling. I did post the story and everything on our Facebook feed, so you can see the video there.
Yeah.
You can check it all out. It's all waiting for you. Sleepovers may soon be a thing of the past and be replaced by sleep unders or late overs.
Wait, what's that?
Is the idea that parents may pick their kids up and bring them back home to sleep because they feel it's better and safer for the kids to sleep in their own beds. Why you're not doing that kidney favors?
No.
You're not.
So you're saying you're going to...
Because,
you're going to get up at, like, say, what, midnight, go get them, and then bring them back?
Right. And then a sleep under, so you go bring them in the morning. So they can pretend they woke up with everybody. Not pretend, but yeah.
Huh. Weird.
I'm going to get it. Convenience store chain in Kentucky is getting attention for putting red buttons in their bathrooms, which activates disco balls and music.
Hey!
Turns the restroom into a secret dance club.
Staying alive.
I poop here all the time. I love it. Here's a few good news stories we're making the rounds. A gamer raised over $100,000 for a children's hospital by gaming nonstop for 24 hours.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And Arby's is donating $1 million to pay off the lunch debts of over 750 schools across the U.S.
Wow. Way to go, Arby's.
That's a stand-up thing to do. You bet. That's rock solid. Yesterday was Data Privacy Day, or as Google calls it, Sunday. Let's see here. And finally, 50 Cent said he lost 43 pounds. by A, you guess, working out, B, taking Ozempic, C, removing all the bullets from his body.
Answer's always C.
It's always C. That's your news for right now. You are up to date.
All right, still to come here shortly, a recap of Sam's quick picks from the weekend's NFL championships. But we've got today's sports schedule for you next.
The Chiefs are still the Chiefs, and believe it, you gotta fight for your right to party!
And there it is. The 49ers are going to the Super Bowl.
A rematch from 4 years ago. The Chiefs and the Niners will be in Super Bowl 58, which will air February 11th, 1 week from this coming Sunday. That'll be on CBS. Live from Las Vegas. And again, the 49ers are currently 1-point favorites.
For now.
That started out as 2.5 and has already dwindled down to a 1-point favorite. Now, the Chiefs got there by beating Baltimore 17-10 yesterday, and the Niners got there by coming back in the second half to defeat Detroit 17 behind by 17, winning 34-31. Some are going to blame the coach here because he went for it twice on fourth down and they came up with nothing. Yikes. So, there's all that. What do you like most about the Super Bowl? Well, the majority say the game still, thankfully. 32% though, that's all. I feel like it should be higher. 16% like the halftime show, and 14% say the commercials.
It's the whole experience of eating a wing and watching football for me.
Yeah. Speaking of food is really important. 77% say good food and good snacks are essential. Not sure what the other 23% are saying. Not sure who you people are.
I don't even know who's playing.
There is a stat here that says 1 in 11 who plan to watch the Super Bowl don't know who's playing until they actually sit down and turn the game on.
Okay, now what's this?
So we will have a lot more chatter on all of that. More on the food portion of all that, probably as we get closer to the big game. Meanwhile, tonight on TV, you got the T-Wolves in a very important matchup at OKC. Both teams now tied for first. Don't lose it now, Wolves. Go get them.
Here's your moment of greatness.
Yeah, that's your Fox Sports. At Fox Forecast again with lots of sunshine today and 45. 20s tonight and around 40 tomorrow. That full Fox Forecast anytime at 1079thefox.com. We've got 34 now at 8:15.
And we got the voice of the Bison, Sam Niedemann, and a recap of the quick picks from yesterday's 2 championship games. We'll talk about it next.
Now, here's the Fox Morning Show
with Sam's 3 quick picks.
On 107.9, The Fox.
Morning, fellas.
Hey, Sammy! Well, for the first time all season, Sammy was shut out. Just like the second half of last night's game, Sammy didn't show up for us in the championship round.
We still love you, buddy.
They judge it by what you do in the big moments, so I apologize to everybody who might have taken the advice. We didn't quite get it done in the most important weekend of the year. But the most disappointing thing is we aren't getting that Popeyes, Dave. We're not getting that Popeyes for the Ravens.
Nope. Thanks a lot. You bet. Lamar Jackson blew it again.
He choked, too.
Just as well we don't have wings, because somebody, he would have choked on him.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So we lost the weekend. Sam goes 0-2. But you know what? Again, overall, still very impressive. 33-24. And so with that being said, you're going to stick it out, right? You're gonna finish strong. You're going to come back later next week, and we'll get a winning pick from you.
No doubt. We'll stick the landing here, guys, with the Super Bowl. And I think it was the Super Bowl. I mean, when I picked on Friday, it was the Super Bowl that everybody wanted, right? I don't think many people wanted to see the Chiefs again, unless you're a Taylor Swift fan, and then a lot of people obviously wanted the Lions.
That's right. Kind of That's why you're a man of the people, man.
I was just going with the popular vote. But, I mean, what a weekend. First off, I mean, the Ravens just did not show up in this game. They had opportunities to win this game. They gave it away. The Flowers fumble at the goal line really sunk their chances.
Yeah,
and,
I thought that was kind of the turning point.
It's just too bad. I mean, the season they had.
But, I will say this, and we've been saying it all season long, that the Chiefs, or at least Patrick Mahomes, doesn't look himself, but yet in those big moments he comes through. But he's not even the best part of that team. It's that defense.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. That defense was incredible again. And Mahomes, it's history in the making that we're watching right now, guys.
That's the thing. We're watching greatness. Just like all those years we watched Tom Brady, now it's Patrick Mahomes. And I know most people, the majority, will say they don't like that. I'm the opposite. I like watching greatness. And when you don't expect it and somebody still comes through, to me, there's no bigger sign that you are that good,
you
right?
still got to have somebody catch the ball, too. So, I mean, it helps that you're surrounded by greatness. That whole team, It really it's amazing to watch those guys work.
That's a great point there, Dave. You got to remember, football is the ultimate team game. So he is an unbelievable player, unbelievable quarterback, but, like Moose was saying, their defense is incredible. I mean, Kelsey's incredible. He's going to go down as the best tight end in history. It's just they're going to be hard for the Niners to beat. I'll tell you that much.
I think so, and I was surprised to see that the opening line started at 2.5 in favor of the Niners. It's already down to just 1 point. I think by the time we get closer to the game, I think it's going to swing the other way.
The other way around, I agree.
I think so, because I think people are going to wake up and realize, wait a minute, I'm putting money on this. I'm not going against Patrick Mahomes.
No, I wouldn't. After what I saw.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I think with the 2 weeks in between, that line's probably moving. It'll probably be a pick 'em, and then maybe a little bit in favor of the Chiefs by the time we get to kickoff. But, yeah, it's going to be an interesting game. I mean, the poor Lions in the nightcap, my gosh, I thought they had it in the bag. They did 24/7, and here I am thinking I'm going to get my surprise pick again. This is going to be wonderful. And then Dan Campbell, I mean, just sort of living and dying by his method and going for it all. And those 4th down decisions really were the difference of the game. I mean, they would have loved to have those 3 points.
Well, again, 0-2 on the weekend, but overall still a very strong record of 33-24, and I know you're going to finish strong, and you're going to make that Super Bowl pick for us, and we're going to be making money once again, and we appreciate the time, Sam.
Maybe we can chat about the punt, pass, and kick contest this weekend.
Want to pick the Pro Bowl?
Yeah, we're going to pick some side action.
I'll see you at the Pro Bowl, Dave. How about that?
All right, Sam.
Sam the man, voice of the Bison, Sam Duderman, you bet. It's always fun having you on, pal.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.